So I think any honest soul, if you're honest, you must admit that Jesus is God. His God is not a Trinity. And I can show you several reasons why his God is not a Trinity. But him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God. Who is Jesus' God? This is Jesus talking, Revelation 3:12. Who is his God? Is it the Trinity? Well, the Bible tells us that God so loved the world, he gave up his only son. Did the Trinity give up its only son? Did the Trinity do that? And the scriptures tell us the God of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob, the God of our fathers, hath glorified his Son. Who is the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob? Who is the God that had a son? Was it the Trinity? Did the Trinity have a son? And after Jesus resurrected, he said in John 20:17, touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren, and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, unto my God and your God. So who is your God? My God is the Father. My God is not a Trinity. My God is the Father. He is the God that I worship, and Jesus Christ is his Son, his anointed Messiah, his Christ. So who is Jesus' God? The very first verse I started with, Revelation 3:12, in the temple of my God, it tells us who his God is, the Father. And the Father is whose God? It's their God, your God. He's talking to the disciples right here. So who is their God? The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the God of our fathers is not the Trinity, is not Jesus. It is a God who has a son. The Trinity doesn't have a son. And Jesus doesn't have a son, but the Father does. The Father is our God. That's our God. I don't know this Trinity, but I know the Father, and I know the Father has a son. And the Father is our God. He's the God of Abraham. He's the God of Isaac. He's the God of Jacob. And yes, he had a son, but his son is not the God of our fathers. His son is not my God, Jesus' God, and your God. The Father is. Jesus is not. Jesus did not so love the world, he gave up his only begotten Son. The Father did. The Father is the God who said, God so loved the world, he gave up his only Son. The Father is.